from the Venetian, Macau, ladies and gentlemen.
Sellout crowd of 13,101, jacked up and into it as the combat gets underway in the ring.
Ready to come out using that jab. Rios, or was he coming out to training camp this time? So you know he's coming to give it his all.
Left hand shot has worked with tremendous and dedication in his.
Rios is trying to adjust to Pacquiao here early. Be the butterflies he's feeling.
Pacquiao's already landed a couple of combinations.
The butterflies are not bothering Rios, but he does have to figure out how to adjust to his speed that he's never seen before.
Yeah, foot speed. He's able.
Pacquiao's jab and his left hand are good. That punch was right on the belt line. Rios goes down. Gina Rodriguez says it was Bonds at first, as though it was a knockdown. Pacquiao landing the left hand.
Double left hand, Jim. Very impressive punch.
Rios got in a...
Landed at the end of that exchange, too.
Now there goes the Pacquiao left hand, right down the pipe again. Better at blocking the shot. But Pacquiao's still too fast for Rios to see everything that's coming.
Oh, good left hand by Pacquiao.
Lead by Manny Pacquiao. Body shot again. Later in the round, he landed some straight left hands.
Yes, he did.
CompuBox numbers in round one. Pacquiao 20 of 54. Rios 5 of 32.
To remain as is. Pacquiao's corner, Freddie Roach told him in and out, in and out. Rios said, I want a few more rounds like that one. Stay low. I guess he means don't take too many chances early. Pressure fighter traditionally take a few rounds to get going, and Rios is a pressure fighter.
Not only that, after a few rounds, when Pacquiao slows down a little bit, the speed becomes much closer. The conversation ain't so far.
And those body shots are clearly part of the plan. Pacquiao down. Rios is the larger man. He outweighs Pacquiao unofficially by 9 pounds to the ring. He's an inch and a half taller. He's much more of a natural welterweight.
Dude like with a Mike Alvarado. He's chasing him very cautiously, knowing that Pacquiao can land a shot that could end the fight at any time.
Pacquiao's speed. It's also worth noting he hasn't fought us since he was 19 years old, 8 years ago.
But he's doing that, you know, he's doing some business. And if you think about the this is a younger and closer to his prime version of that kind of fighter, if not a little smaller.
I know a guy like Robert Garcia knows that Margarita hurt Pacquiao very bad to the body in that fight.
And Rios is more skillful, I think, than Margarita.
Pacquiao's doing some body work here with the right combinations by Pacquiao in the last 20 or 30 seconds. Freddie Roach insisted that the 12-week training camp in the Philippines was Manny's in years, despite the painful distraction on me, which hit while...
Bring some more, but when Rios brought some more, it looked like
he's standing right in front of Brandon. I don't know.
Well, maybe because Freddie Roach told him he needs an early knockout, and he wants to get an early knockout.
Well, last time he told him he needed a knockout, you saw what happened.
From the ring, he said no to her, said no to his mother, said his career was going to continue, and it does. Pacquiao 42 of 83.
A hush just came over the crowd.
Maybe they understand that Rios isn't going to go away so easily. Even while Pacquiao bats him around with his...
No question Pacquiao's winning the fight, but Rios has made improvement on little by little and dangerous, at least looking.
As long as Rios
no longer seems quite as interested in standing in front of Brandon Rios as was the case in the first round.
Yeah, but he's not moving. I want to see him move, Joe. Like right there, he's still standing too close. He finished that close. Rios. That's the what kind of move you want to do. Punch and get around Rios. That right there. What you want to see Pacquiao doing.
He comes in at angles. Much more active in the first two.
doing like Freddie told him not to engage in a battle yet. Use his feet, step around and box the guy until he wear him down a little bit more. Then you can battle with him.
There, Rios used his jab, as you said, Roy, and it had a good effect.
Pacquiao corner. That's Rios' office. That's where he can go.
That's where he does his business.
Good hooks. When Miguel Cotto fought Shane Mosley, he used his jab to neutralize Shane Mosley's feet.
Rios got in a couple of good shots. Pacquiao felt he to answer back, stood his ground, and fired away.
They're trading heavy.
This
is a little mark under Brandon Rios' right eye.
This is what Rios wants.
Style fight suddenly.
The round, Pacquiao's been moving and picking his shots. Like that. Now Rios gets a chance to try to trap him again. And gets in a body shot. 16 of 50. Rios. The competitive margin between the two of them narrowing since round one.
7, Manny Pacquiao. You know, Jim, for a southpaw, he's chip or right something, and then he turns. It's hard for Rios to get him because he's always uses that right hand better than any southpaw I can remember. A combination, but he always starts with the right hand. Put the right hand right there. 3-0, Manny Pacquiao.
And he's off to a hot start in round number 4.
Mo said afterwards, wow, the power was surprising from a little guy, you know, once he moved up in weight. Here, Rios seems pretty comfortable power shots. He's taking a lot of them.
And you take that power, you know what power really is.
Manny Pacquiao paused to talk to Gina Rodriguez, and Rios kept hitting it throughout the whole.
I don't like Pacquiao's body language myself, Jim. See a guy kind of enjoying what he's doing. Brandon's enjoying what he's doing. Pacquiao really is not.
The dynamo Pacquiao, when he kind of punches, you saw more welterweight, even though he's coming up in weight. He's a big, strong welterweight here.
So the question that seems to be emerging in our discussion here, he is scoring mistaken if we started where he hadn't won the first round. But yes, Rios likes what he's doing.
That's the fight Pacquiao needs right there. When you see that part, see how he had before right there? Pacquiao you want to see. Not Pacquiao just standing right there in front of Brandon.
Robert Garcia wants Rios not to follow him, meaning turn every time Pacquiao turns, but he wants him to cut off the ring, to slide over routes.
What he's doing wrong right now is not starting with a body attack.
This round, having to work very hard to do it. Pacquiao got in one big left hand. Of course, Manny Pacquiao is even more capable of doing that with his faster feet than Mike Alvarado. But now we're fighting at 147. Rios Alvarado was at 140.
Rios has Pacquiao moving to pass. Probably what Rios wants. At least he did.
Oh, good left hand.
Hand by Pacquiao.
He stepped off Rios' jab and countered with a straight left hand. Best punching fight for Pacquiao so far. Pacquiao woke Rios up.
8 and above. Pacquiao, when he scores stoppages, wears his opponent down, which is
hard left hands to the body by Pacquiao. 3 of them are left upstairs.
But not throwing punches. You got to stick that right hand out. Put out to the right like he's doing and never hit him up.
Rios' best punch is that stiff. When he throws it, it's been effective.
But now it's forcing him to keep the left hand at home for a defense.
You're right.
See, right there, you should use a straight right hand to the body. You don't want to headhunt against a guy like Pacquiao.
Brandon Rios is so good at working the body with in a clinch. Not good at stopping Manny Pacquiao from firing combinations in the middle of the ring.
Who can?
One way to stop him from firing is catch him with something hard in the exchange and knock him down or out.
And that's what Brandon's trying to do right now.
It could be dangerous for Manny.
Great body shot with the left by Pacquiao. Left, right, left. Further combination. Go. His remarkable speed, his still thunderous punching authority, and his ability to get away from Brandon Rios' forward rushes. Scintillating round for him. 9 of 21 for Brandon Rios.
They started fighting before the bell.
Hand shot landed for Pacquiao. Go, 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 go.
Hand a little bit more. Pacquiao's hitting him with the straight left hand. The opposite thing to do is hit Pacquiao back with the straight right hand.
Hard.
With his jab, that's the time to throw the straight right
After
hand.
the jab.
Yeah, because I'm surprised.
I think the real key is, Roy, Pacquiao's being disciplined about not chasing a land the third and fourth punch. He's firing his 1-2 combinations away, and he's making it hard for Brandon to answer.
Yeah, and Rios is not yet in sellout mode.
Two hard body shots for Rios.
Right, he's having enough moments like that feel as though he needs to sell out his game plan yet.
Good body.
Rios answers to the body. The left hand to the body, the straight left to the body, was a major focus of training camp for Pacquiao.
Good left hand to the head.
That's been there since the beginning of time. Now Pacquiao looks at Gino Rodriguez to complain about a Lobo. Rodriguez does nothing. Brandon. Answer, Manny, you're going to have to protect yourself against the body blows. Gino Rios claps him upside the head. Gino Rodriguez is not able to protect you yet.
Oh, that hurt Brandon Rios, I think.
See, Rios' instinct is to fight back.
You know it. That's just who he is.
He'll remain dangerous even as he's hurt.
And the low blow, Pacquiao that time stayed in there, fire the fourth and fifth punch in the combination.
Oh.
Pacquiao cool product of the Pacquiao right hook. Left hook by Rios. Ruslan Probodnikov, Abdulbak's numbers through 6. Pacquiao's 139 out of 394. Those are very good numbers. Brandon Rios.
I got it 6-0, 60-50. Sometimes he leads with that. At the time he throws 3 or 4 punch combinations, then he moves. I mean, he turns to his left, he turns to his right. Rios covered up. He's just doing a job on him. Nothing. Manny Pacquiao.
Pawing at the blood on his left eye.
Eyes are beginning to show damage.
A straight left hand that Pacquiao keeps landing repeatedly.
At what point does Rios think, okay, not working? As I mentioned, he hasn't sold out his game plan yet. And I have to throw some blind left hook. Exactly.
I'd say we're getting there. Yeah. I'd say we're getting there. To toy with him.
Yeah, now he's having fun. That's what you want to see out of Pacquiao. You want to see him out there having a good time. He does.
And just when Rios was starting to do some damage to the body. Straight left hand lands for Pacquiao. Hard right hand by Rios. His best punch in a while. Pacquiao lands his own right hook. Just missed with a left hook. Finally drives Pacquiao into the ropes like a football player. He gets away.
Now are there any moments left in the fight for Rios where it's a complete paint job?
Yeah, the notion of grinding Pacquiao is ebbing away. It's going to take an explosion of some...
You wonder also...
Oh. 7 rounds in the books. Marquez by knockout because he had changed his religion. And he says every longest layoff of his career, 350 roach. A variety of people said taking the long layoff was the smartest thing.
To relax and reset itself and come back. Now, the punches, as you see him are hitting him with, really are. I think the layoff was really good for him. It's good to help his confidence and everything else as far as taking a punch.
So far, we use his size. He's thrown some hard shots. He's been opportunistic. As was the expectation of many.
Manny Pacquiao is allowing Brandon Rios to fire all of these right hands on urgently to the left hand. Manny is saying, it's your left hook that bothered.
Hand took care of Alvarado in that first fight pretty good.
There's the left hook from Brandon Rios, and he chops.
Yeah, which the punch he seems to have gotten away from.
Jab.
Yeah.
But you can do that.
Make some shots, punch with Pacquiao.
The Pacquiao keeps
Pacquiao's earlier focus on body shots may now altering as the looks at Brandon Rios' right and left for him. A willful warrior
right now.
Through 8. The average of very representative Manny Pacquiao numbers. The Rios rounds, 13 and those are not representative numbers, and they won't win in the fight. Pacquiao ripping Rios with straight left hands. And is looking to continue trying to break Pacquiao down.
Very hard for him to find a way to break Pacquiao down, but the one thing expected to beat Pacquiao by decision.
So far in terms of how fighting throughout the round, rather than taking long rest periods Pacquiao has left, what we've seen in terms of a return to form is Pacquiao as he had against Tim Bradley, for example.
Exactly. Focus, concentration, devotion.
Good body shot by Rios.
Talented fighter. Fight, but most think he didn't deserve it. And then the Alvarado fight. Rios is the kind of guy who's able to overcome fights where maybe it didn't like he was having his best night or his way. He could shake it off and come through. At this moment, he's still trying to land big, although maybe not quite as much in this round as in this round.
Well, this is the biggest hand speed deficit I think Rios has ever faced. The hand speed of Manny Pacquiao. And as we know, speed is power.
40, yeah, speed is power.
Speed is power, so.
And the left eye. You saw blood earlier outside the left eye. The right eye hasn't burst open yet, but it's threatening to do so. Harold, how do you have it through 9?
Jim, I still say it's an easy fight to start. 90 to 81, landing and turning. You know, landing and turning. And I got to tell you, I said what I said, the right hand that you don't see southpaws. Go.
Risky and give the rounds the way Martinez tried for a knockout and gave Chavez Jr. the chance to land those.
Well, so far this has been not the physical phenom Pacquiao, though he's been very good shots. This has been the Freddie Roach Pacquiao, the guy who Freddie took and refined from this physical phenom.
It's very difficult to deal with him. Now he seems to be
in his Chavez fight.
Yes.
It's looked a lot like that.
Will Pacquiao give Rios chances late, and
doesn't have the kind of punching thunder that Chavez Jr. has.
He doesn't have what?
The punching thunder.
No, he doesn't, but he does throw the right type of punch.
And to a small welter.
With his unofficial weight.
Because Pacquiao punches so hard, he wouldn't let the hands go like that.
But there's a certain kind of stubbornness. It's a Rocky movie right now that Chavez Jr. also has. That served Chavez
the fight because he's been throwing the left upstairs. Firing at the eyes. Power shots in round 10.
I love it. You know, we're both glad at the end, in spite of the damage.
Broken orbit continues to this day.
They were
well, Brandon hasn't taken the abuse.
Been quite as defenseless as the slower Margarito was.
Exactly. No broken bones so far. Good hook by Pacquiao. Good hook by Brandon. Oh, another good hook by
It's his best punch in quite a while.
Got Pacquiao's attention.
Pacquiao felt it.
Good body shot by Brandon, too.
Pacquiao. 4 minutes left in the fight. Slams a right
hand.
Jab and a right hand by Rios. He's getting better in this round. Pacquiao tiring just a bit, or so it seems.
And Chavez Jr. by moments in the 11th round.
Correct.
That weren't dissimilar from that.
As suddenly it appears unequivocally. As we come to the 12th round, Harold Letterman has given every one of the 11 rounds in the fight to Manny Pacquiao.
Instructions in the corner play out because they want more aggression, obviously, in Rios' corner. And Pacquiao in his last fight, jumping in. Pacquiao was.
He don't want him to jump in on him. What he wants with the 4 and 5 punch combinations to keep it back like that.
For Manny Pacquiao, actually, it was a left-hand combo.
Yeah, he wants him to keep him on the end like that so that Brandon.
His face and head are going to look here.
Yeah, but as you see, Mark David pulled back off of Brandon Rios because he knows last time when he went too quick, he got caught himself. So he just
wobble there like the Rios.
Now is enjoying looking at Rios' swollen, bloodied face. He promised it into a battle of shots. These boxing experts that he would get a knockout or a TKO worth the risk. Maybe it's better simply the pile he has so far. Yeah. The crowd loves it.
With the left hand, right hook, right uppercut, 4 punches rather, and moves out to his. See Pacquiao step off of Brandon's jab right there, counter with a beautiful straight left hand, high on the head, right on the right eye of Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios smiles, but usually when they smile, they feel it. I mean, Pacquiao come in with 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. Once he gets Brandon Rios on the defense, he just keeps his hands moving to try
We go to the scorecards. Michael Pernick scores it 120 to 108. Lisa Jaffa has it 119 to 109. And Manfred Kuchler scores it 118 to 110. All to the winner by unanimous decision. He's back. The fighting pride of the Philippines.
The only way they gave Brandon Rios a chance to pull off an upset, and it was very smart. Showed a lot of things about Pacquiao. Did not go for the knockout, be disciplined, and stick to the fight.
Let's go to Max Kellerman with the winner.